Alright, it's about 7 a.m. I got up. Oh, I gotta put this lighter. Well, I might need it down here. I got up around 6. Burned some trash, trimmed some trees up here in the front. It might just rain. So I gotta knock out some of the stuff I was gonna do today pretty quick before it does rain. Oh, that's a grapevine. We don't want that to grow up on our mulberry tree and kill our mulberry tree. And actually, it's not a grape. It's a porcelain berry. They're expendable anyways. The mulberry may not be that good, but we'll see. So first I'll go down, check the coon traps. I got a lot of wild plums. Judas was upset that I was cutting out wild plums. It's like, dude, we got thousands of them. He's like, that's food. That ain't food. Maybe for the animals. But we have thousands of them. You know, we got to prune them out. Thin them out. Plus, you don't want them growing too close together anyways. They'll end up stunting each other's growth. I try to have the trees that I want to keep growing about 6 foot apart till they get bigger. Then I select the ones I want 12 foot apart, you know. So usually what I'll do is even if I don't want the tree, as long as it's 6 foot apart, I'll leave it. Let it grow. And then, but anything within 6 feet that I don't want, I'll trim out. And there are a couple exceptions, like mulberries. I'll let 2 mulberries grow next to one another. But like this guy, I don't like these trees, but it's not growing close to any other tree except that one that I actually want to keep. So, Melon baby, and so is this. So I'll keep this for now. Let it grow. I can use it for firewood later, you know. So I'll prune it. For firewood in the future. It's not great wire firewood, it's just elm, but you know, it's still firewood. Let's see, here's 2 persimmons growing next to each other, and this other little one doesn't look like it's too healthy. So I cut it out. And then I'll chop it up so I don't run it over and drop my phone. But yeah, this way I don't run it over and it become a problem. And since I'm here, boom, like how I did that. Held the phone while holding the loppers with both hands. Pretty gnarly. So then you just prune this for downward growth. It's not a very big tree, so I'm not going to trim it very high yet. Once it gets bigger, then I will trim it to be able to walk under it. But it's a persimmon, so you kind of want to be able to reach the branches if you like persimmons, but I don't. So there's another persimmon, but it's not too terribly close yet. Once it gets bigger and the branches start to grow into each other, that's when I'll select the healthier one and cut out the unhealthy one. There's another wild plum. They're everywhere. Sumac. Sumac's okay. I prefer the fragrant sumac. It's more of a bush. These are more like a small tree. There's more wild plum. There was a wild plum here, but I kept hitting it with the trailer, so eventually I just took it out instead of having to drive around, trying to drive around it. See how tall these weeds are? That's how tall the grass was over our Kaplinger. It's taller than me, pretty much. I had to come in with the hedge trimmers to trim it out. So I pretty much prune all my trees to where I can even, walk under them. Potentially. But in or around the goat yards, I wait until they trim them. Then I go and kind of prune them up behind them because they'll eat all the leaves off of it, and I don't want to take away from that. But they'll, depending on the tree, they'll eat the leaves and the bark. So I let them have first dibs, and then I go behind them. And I prune behind them. No coons, but I got a cat. 2 black cats. Judas is going around telling everybody that I'm promoting and trying to get cats to nest in the nest boxes, which is not true. Although they do it anyways. Come on, cat. Get out. So I can get this door open. Come on. Kitty, kitty. to shake you out. Just hanging on for dear life. Good cats. Alright. I'll strip these traps. That way. I won't catch any cats while I'm gone. I think I killed all the coons last night. There was at least 2 left. Meow 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 meow. And I know I at least shot one, but I think I shot them both. I think they crawled off and died somewhere because they got away. But in a way, I'd rather them crawl off and die somewhere else rather than die here and then I gotta deal with them. Hedge apples are dropping. I should probably bring my gun just in case. But I don't think there's any coons in there this morning. Whew. These coons over here, these dead ones stink. We need water. I hope it does rain. Pokeberry. I usually only eat a couple of these a day when I'm home. They're not bad, but they're not great. Also, trimming the downward growth like this helps lighten up the branch so that it'll help it grow up. Because right now it's just too heavy. I don't really care about this tree too much, but whew, man, those coons stink. Ah. Okay, I gotta go. I can't stand that smell. The smell of death. Hey, Donna, be nice. She's just establishing her dominance over the little ones, that's all. Especially around feeding time. The dominant ones get more dominant around feeding time. Good job, good job. Yeah, it looks like the coons came back and finished it off. Finished off all the cat food. Whatever coons survived. I'm not going to give you guys this much cat food if you're going to just leave it for the coons. Cats. This cat food's expensive. It's like $30 a bag almost. Some of it is. Because I get either the best or the second best cat food. And goat food and chicken food. Of course, Judas tells everybody I buy them all shit food. I got the bags and I got the receipts to prove what I buy them. And it's pretty much only the good stuff. Like I said, the best or the second best. What I try to do when I buy their feed. Oh, I need to give Callie her medicine. Is I go best quality and best price. So the cheapest, best quality stuff they got is what I usually will get. Callie, I got some antibiotics for you that I know you don't like, but you gotta have it anyway. Come here, Callie. Oh, take these antibiotics. I always forget to give her these because it's in my refrigerator all the time. I gotta keep it refrigerated. Alright. Got her antibiotics. Now I gotta spray her neck. She keeps getting into a fight with something, or she had a bot fly, or something. She's had a hole in her neck. Last time I took her to the vet, I'm surprised she's still alive, to be honest. She's a tough cat. That's for sure. That spray's half full. And this one's full, but warped. Gotta get into the spray bottle. So, I'll leave the warped one here. Take this one over to the chicken coop so I can refill it. Did I put the lid back on? I think I did. I gotta come over here and clean up too. Okay, yeah, the lid's back on. Two persimmons growing next to each other. I'll have to take that other one out later. I'll just do that for now. I want to be able to drive around this camper, so this persimmon will probably have to go eventually. Either that, or I'll just take out some of these sumacs, because I don't really have to have them. Oop, I dropped it. These berries are almost ready though. Yep, they're starting to get sour. You can eat these young shoots as well. I'm not particularly fond of them, but Judas is. but they are edible. And then you can suck on the berries when they're ripe and get like a tangy, sour um, buzz. If you like tangy, sour stuff, you'll like that. Meow meow. Come eat. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Kitty kitty. Yeah, I'll go over and feed the other ones that are hanging out at the chicken coop. At the chicken coop. I still gotta buy an automatic feeder for the cat house and clean out the cat house. It's the only reason why I'm feeding them over here right now. Kitty, kitty, kitty. So I cleaned up the kitchen area a little bit. If you still want to call this the kitchen area. Kitty, kitty. Okay. Come on. Kitty, 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 kitty. Let's go eat. Oh yeah, I gotta light this thing on fire. Before the rain. Maybe. Paper. Or not. The plastic will help the paper get going. Usually. Usually I use a plastic Walmart bag or something styrofoam. I'm just not having any luck today. Oops. That might help though. I think it did. Nope. It just went out. Meow. Ah, jacked that up, didn't I? There's a mosquito biting me. Damn it. I'm just about to get some paper over there. I got this thing turned up full blast and it's not working. Damn wind. It's not even that windy. This is a cheap Dollar Tree lighter. But unfortunately, the other lighters don't work much better. Oh, here we go. I think we got it. Hopefully, maybe. styrofoam or Walmart bags really help to get the fire going the best. There we go. I think we're cooking now. And the petroleum in the plastics really help to keep the fire going. And I think it just went out. Nope. Now it went out. Damn it. I didn't do it, I swear. Oh, wait. Is it still going? No. Still burning, but the fire's not going. Come on. You can do it. And it went out. You know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it. I got a tree I still gotta prune, and I still gotta water. I mean, not water. Still gotta feed the goat. And it's gonna rain. I think. Oh well. So this is the goat food that I buy that's supposedly crap goat food. I feed the goats garbage, junk food. It's not healthy, has no nutritional value. That's what Judas is going around telling everybody. He also forgets to tell them that I add this herbal supplement to the feed to help keep the worms down. Does Judas do that? No. And it's an herbal supplement that I created that he refused to help me create. Now, what I'm doing right now, since I don't have any chickens, I'm mixing this in with some grain that my brother gave me. I planted a lot of the grain my brother gave me so it'll grow up for goat food later. But I don't know if I can do this, but I can try. So this barrel has the food that my brother gave me. So I take a scoop of the goat food, put it in there. Now I take a scoop of the chicken feed that I got left. Put it in there. I need to give some of this to John because I told him I would. And I try to be a man of my word. I still got a bag of chicken scratch up in my container. So I'll mix this all up. And give him a scoop of that. When I'm home, I also use that as coon bait in my coon traps. So, there you go. But I give the goats and all the other animals cheap crap that has no nutritional value, according to Judas. Eventually I'll get over that. Yeah, he's going around spreading lies about me all over the county. And that's just one of them. So, part of my videos are me just documenting evidence that he's a liar. And you know, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, a video's worth 1,000,000, right? Try not to walk into any spider webs, because they like to build their webs right in your way. Hopefully Trig shows up, but she probably won't. Deb said Judas has, ooh, there's a spider web right there. Deb said Judas has, oh, it's a garden spider. I like those, but I don't like them in my path. Get out of the way, woman. Anyways, Deb says Judas has until winter to relocate his goats because he's neglecting them. And she's tired of having to water them all the time because it's not her job. It's his job. It's his responsibility. It's not hers. And she's worried they're going to die. But yet, she didn't believe me when I told her that he doesn't take care of them, and that he says that the reason he died is because I didn't have enough goat, or I had too many goats and not enough land for all the goats. And I told her, I said, well, let's see, and I told her exactly how many goats we had, and I counted them by breed and by gender. Not the goats have any gender, or at least that guy, he don't have a gender. He's a gender bender. No balls, Paul. Anyhow, Um, so we had 24 goats and 15 acres. I told her, I says, you can put up to 10 goats per acre. So you do the math. They died from neglect because Judas didn't take very care of them while I was on the road. And then he blamed me, or wanted to try and blame me for their deaths. It's like, no, he didn't take care of them. Just like now he's not taking care of them on her property. And she's seeing firsthand what I was talking about. So I need to come out here with the loppers and take this branch off. But I say that every time I come back here. Oh, goodness. One of these days, I'll do it. I should have left those lower branches for the goats to eat off of, but it's a habit. See, they'll strip the lower branches, and that's when I need to come in and prune them. So, oh, damn it. I forgot about that spider web. I didn't take it all the way out. All right, so all the animals are fed. I gotta weed my garden and finish pruning this tree. So I'm gonna do 2 separate videos for that. Oh yeah, I was gonna give the cats in the chicken coop some food. The automatic chicken feeder, cat feeder idea has some flaws. But if I can work out the bugs, it'd be perfect. You gotta make sure you don't have anything bigger than, I wouldn't even say corn, whole corn. It works, the deer feeders work for whole corn because it's smooth. But if it's not smooth, like cat food and goat food, it's not exactly smooth. You need a wider hole for it to drop down into. Otherwise, it gets plugged up. So, I either have to makeshift something or find something that's already made the way I need it made. So let's give the cats a little bit of food. I'll just use this as my scooper because it's got a handle and I don't want to open those whatchamacallit containers. Kitty, kitty, kitty. That's about right. Come and get it. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Yeah, the cats won't come and eat that because they'll be full from the other stuff. Hopefully. I didn't give them as much as I did yesterday because the coons came and finished it off. I'm like, I ain't feeding the coons unless I'm trying to attract them to kill them. Yeah, it's definitely going to rain soon. So I got to get over here, finish pruning this tree so I can close out that video. Let me close this gate. All right. So long.